Well, yes. I do get people that are in what we call slumps.
Mm-hmm.
They maybe lost their job or um, and they become very anxious and sort of lost. But I always say that find your uniqueness. If you, and I've done sessions with people, if you find your uniqueness, then you will step out of your box and find a new world. So I did have one client that was severely depressed for years. I was speaking to her psychotherapist. She was on a lot of sleeping drugs and things like that, bad drugs. And she just couldn't stop feeling negative. So we did a lot of work together. We worked every week for about a year. And finally, she relocated herself. She went into a whole new city and got a whole new apartment, bought a new car, left New York City, and started a new happy life.
Wow.
And so I think it was because she finally got that she had self-esteem and self-confidence and something to offer the world. So that is what we do. We go inside and help people with whatever they need help with.
Yeah.
And that, when they hold it in, that reminds me of stress and phobias. I can't tell you how many people I've worked with that can't get on the train because they're stressed out. Now, stress builds up in the mind and the physical body. First of all, if it builds up too much, it causes strokes and heart attacks and things like that. But if the first signs of it are fears and phobias, and that I had a woman that came to me that couldn't get on trains anymore. Sometimes it's elevators, sometimes it's airplanes. So this woman couldn't get on the train, and she came to me, and I work with her. And what I do is reframe it so that when they go on the train or the airplane or a place that's fearful for them, that they can take themselves to a pleasant place instead of feeling fear. And so that's just a technique. But she called me like 5 years later for something else. And I said, "Oh, what did we work on?" She said, "I can't remember, Trudy." I said, "Oh, we must have been really good." I went back and looked at her records, and she was afraid to get on the train.
That's a big problem in New York City, considering it's the only way to get around.
So I said, "Well, I guess I did a good job on that one." But those are the things that happen. People forget completely the terrible time that they went through. And that's really what we want to happen in life.